What's up, tribe? As the school year is officially here and we have just wrapped up a really successful summer, I wanted to be able to provide some tips for not only the parents, but the athletes as they're going back to their school and they're getting ready to make teams and stand out. So, I have a little presentation I want to show you guys. And parents, if you can, I would really appreciate you guys to show this video to your kids because I think it's going to be very useful when they go out and try to make their teams. All right. And let's go ahead and get into it real quick. All righty. All right, guys, here's what we got. So today we are going to cover how to make teams and impress coaches. One thing I do want to say, guys, is everyone has put in amazing work this past summer. You guys were consistent. You came in, you worked hard. And when you go out to try out for your teams, I understand that it could be sometimes a little nerve-wracking, nervous. Am I going to make it? This, not. But look, you put in the work. Your confidence comes not from the games, not from making teams. The confidence that you have when you go out there comes from all the training that you just did. Okay. So everyone who's watching this video, you guys have potential inside of you that is far greater than you may realize. But we as coaches realize it. All right. So you guys have this. So let's get into this, guys. This will be real quick. All right. So the tryout. Some of our members, you guys know 100% you're going to make the team. Others, we've tried for two years and haven't made it. And now we're trying again. All right. It doesn't matter where you are. When you're trying out for a team, there's a couple things that I think would be useful for you to remember to set yourself up for success. All right. So number one, we want to be prepared physically. Okay. Now the physical preparation, you guys have done all of that throughout the summer. Now, as the school year comes in, this is not the time where we stop training. We want to continue training throughout the whole year, right? So you guys are prepared physically, but leading up to the tryout, let's continue getting as many sessions in as we can, and not only working out at the gym with us, but also by yourself at your house. All right. Grab a basketball, go through some of the dribbling drills that we do. You want to be as prepared physically as you possibly can. There's no worse feeling as an athlete and really as a person than showing up to an event or showing up to a tryout and knowing deep down inside that you probably aren't as prepared as you should be. This is why we say in the summer, you have to go hard because you're not going to get that time back. And most kids, most athletes during the summer, that's actually where they take a break. They don't work out. But you all have been coming in pushing nonstop. So you're prepared, and let's continue that preparedness all the way up into the tryout. Second one, be prepared mentally. All right. The game of basketball, any sport and life in general, there's a physical component to it. But almost 90% of your whole life and everything that you experience as a person is dictated based upon your mentality. Okay. Now, there's some people in our tribe, some athletes in our tribe who have total confidence in themselves. There's others who, they're working on it. And there's other members who we have no confidence at all. Okay. Now, the cool thing about building mental strength and mental confidence is, and this is this is kind of the weird part, right? So the good thing is it's really easy to change, meaning you just have to change your mentality. That is it. There's not a physical component to it. You don't have to grow 6 feet. You don't need to be 6'8" to have confidence, right? So anybody can do it. However, it is also one of the most challenging things to do because it's a fight within yourself. Okay. But like I was saying in the last slide, your confidence comes from your training. Okay. So if you're prepared physically and you know 100% that you have put in maximum effort throughout the summer, all the way leading up to the tryout, then you'll also notice that your confidence has increased. Okay. And one little golden nugget for all of you guys, all of our members, our athletes, when you're going out for this tryout, know that you are way more prepared than probably anybody on the court. You guys have been training nonstop. nonstop the whole summer. The other kids have not. Okay. So your confidence, when you think back about some of those sessions that we had in the summer, how hard it was when we challenged you guys. Maybe somebody was guarding you and they kept stealing the ball, you got blocked. All of those things that you went through, you overcame, and here you are. All right. So you were prepared physically. Your confidence and your mentality comes from your work ethic. All right. So believe in yourself. You've got this. The last and final thing, guys, we need to go out there and have fun. Right. That is one of the missing pieces that I think a lot of athletes, myself included, which is why I have it in here. When I was younger, I was almost extremely serious and hyper focused on just crushing every game. Where sometimes you could be so caught up in the moment, and you're always thinking about the next thing. I got to make the team, and then I got to start, and then once I start, I need to score 30 points, and then once I score 30, it's going to help me because I got to go to high school and become a starter on the first. So we tend to live always looking out into the future. But one of the best pieces of advice that I can give you is go out, be present, and have fun. These moments that you guys are experiencing, you're never going to experience them ever again in your life, right? Middle school, high school, elementary, these are moments that you need to cherish, and you want to be prepared. You want to take it serious. However, the moment that whistle begins, you go out and you have fun. Go out and have fun does not mean don't care or laugh with your friends. It means to just enter a flow state where you have full confidence in yourself that no matter what happens, it's going to be okay. You're ready, you're prepared, and most of all, you deserve success. Okay? If you work hard, if you stay consistent, if you stay disciplined, you deserve success. You deserve to make the team. You deserve to be the starting point guard. You deserve to be the best player. Okay? Everyone deserves it if they've put in the work. So go out there, have fun, and let's make this team. All right. Next little slide we got. We'll take a quick sip right here. So one of the things that you guys that as athletes can do to truly stand out and leave a lasting impression to all of your coaches and every person you come in contact with is a couple of things. All right. Now, if there's a tryout, if there's practice, it doesn't matter what it is. You want to always be known as the kid that's there early. Practice starts at 5. You're there 4:30, getting shots up, working on your ball handling. Even if nobody sees you, that is the type of person you must become. And I promise you, if you're early every single day, and a coach will notice that, and he'll see you or she'll see you on the court working on your game, and coaches want to see that. It's how you become some of their favorite players. Be early, never late. Second one, lift others up. Okay. Our gym motto is lift the tribe. Same thing when you go back to your teams at school, lift others up. If you guys are playing 5-on-5, one of your teammates falls down, he took a charge and he's on the ground. If you sprint to them as fast as you can, stick out your hand and help them come back up and tap them on the back. Good coaches will notice that and they'll see that. Okay. You would be surprised how many kids can make teams regardless of the level for middle school, high school, college, even in the NBA, just because coaches think that they're a good cultural fit for the program. Okay. So lift others up. Someone falls, pick them up. Someone needs water, get it. Tap people on the back, congratulate them, shout them out. Number 3, outwork everyone. Guys, one of our core beliefs as a gym and as a tribe, and you guys being part of our tribe, this is one of your beliefs as well, or it should be, what we want to kind of build you into, is that if you have disgusting work ethic and unwavering faith, you could do anything in the world. Okay. I know that I've trained some of you guys one-on-one or in some of the sessions, and we've pushed you guys sometimes to moments where you really wanted to give up. You felt like you couldn't breathe. You, we've even seen some people shed a couple tears, cry because their body got to a point in a position where they've never experienced that type of tiredness before. That's what the summer is for. And I know I've said this to a lot of you guys, but I can't stress this enough. The more you get to those moments of extreme fatigue where you have no idea what's going on, you feel like you're going to pass out, you're going to get there, and then it's going to be uncomfortable to start, but you'll eventually become comfortable being uncomfortable. And 90% of people, athletes, man, woman, everyone in the world, you would be surprised how little the amount of people have ever experienced that, getting pushed to that breaking point where they think they're no longer physically capable of pushing through. But you get to that point, you push through, and then your whole identity about yourself changes, and you realize what you thought was possible, you're shooting too low. You could actually shoot way further than that. So for you guys who've experienced that during this whole summer when it's hot and you're working out, and you're like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Remember that those other kids haven't. And when you're competing against them and you're competing for a spot on the team, you will see them get tired. And you'll remember yourself when you were tired. The moment you see your competition trying to make a team, or you guys are playing against another team, the moment you see your competition get tired, that is when you push as hard as you possibly can, and you take over and you beat them and you take the spot, you make the team, you be the best player, you be the best scorer. Okay? Outwork everyone. And this is something that you need to take with you, not just in basketball, but in life. And that is what basketball will teach you is if you can outwork everyone, good things will happen. Next one, outcondition everyone. So a lot of running. I know everyone hates doing the liners and everything, but whenever your coaches put you through those liners, you better be the very first one every single time. You want to be I'm always early. I lift others up. I outwork everyone and I outcondition everyone. You guys have been training this whole summer. You should be in better condition. Now, leading up to it, if you want to take it up a notch, I would recommend maybe adding in 1 to 2 conditioning days throughout the week. Go for a run around your neighborhood. Go for a mile. Go for 2 miles. Run for 30 minutes. Not super fast, but a slow and steady pace. You want to be able to be running, just so you know how fast. You want to be moving at a speed where you could jog and still maintain a conversation with someone. If you're jogging and you kind of sound like that, you're moving too fast. So this shouldn't be extremely taxing on your body. It's just slow and steady. All right. Next one, talk on defense. Now, we're still on you guys to this day about talking. It's what we say on the sessions. You guys got to talk. You got to talk. And I know that it can feel uncomfortable. Like even myself, when I was an athlete, when I was playing, it just kind of feels weird. You know what I mean? Ball, screen, jump. I got to help. Because just most kids aren't going to talk. So you kind of look like the oddball talking. But remember, we're not here to be the coolest person. We're here to be the best at what we do. And elite players, elite leaders, they talk. When a screen is coming, I guarantee you, if you see a screen coming, you guys are playing, and you say, screen left, screen right, the coach is like, oh my God, somebody just talked. Because that's how we felt during the sessions. If you're guarding somebody and the other person has the ball and you're in your help defense and you say, I have help, coach is going to be like, oh my God, this person just talked. It is that easy to stand out and to leave good impressions. Last 3. Mental composure. No matter what happens, good, bad, you need to maintain a level of composure on your face, mentally, no matter what happens. Okay. If you could be the greatest player on the team and something bad happens and you take off your shirt, throw it, kick the ball, coach is like, this guy's whatever. Not this guy, not this girl. If something goes bad, you get blocked. You go up for a layup, you get just blocked, and it feels embarrassed. You stand back up. You don't laugh. You don't put your head down, but you immediately go everything you have on defense and pick someone up full court, get a steal and get a layup. Coaches, not only coaches, but people see that and they're like, oh, this guy doesn't care. This girl doesn't care when something bad happens. It doesn't matter what's happening. This person is always mentally in like a flow state. Good, bad, it doesn't matter. Next play, next play. You want to have a short-term memory. You miss 5 shots in a row, whatever, next one's going in. Next one's going in. You always have to believe that. Last 2, say yes, sir, yes, ma'am. When a coach is speaking to you, don't look away. Don't look down. Look them straight in the eye. For as long as they're speaking to you, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, I understand. Yes, ma'am. Right? That coaches who see kids who are listening, and that not just saying yes, whatever, but they could tell that you're actually listening and you want to learn. Those are coaches' favorite kids. Okay. Last thing is going to be team first mentality. So here's a little tip for people who, let's say, you're not sure if you're going to make the team. You didn't make it last year. Maybe you're going to make it this year, but you're unsure. One of the best things that you guys can do, and what I would recommend, and I wish sometimes I would have done in certain times of my career, is you never want to go up to a coach and say, hey, coach, what do I need to do to make the team? Or, hey, coach, how come you didn't pick me? Or, hey, coach, why don't you play me? So anytime you're having a conversation with the coach, it's never about you. Though you do want to know why if you're going to make the team or how come you didn't make the team, you can't phrase it that way. The correct way to approach these conversations with coaches and to have these tough conversations is to flip it, and you say, hey, coach, what can I possibly do to help you win more games and to help this program be as successful as it possibly can? Whatever it is, I would love to know, and I would love to be that or work to be that. What can I do, coach, to help you guys and us win more games? That is a totally different approach than, coach, what the heck? I didn't make the team. You're going to play me. You know what I mean? So it's always team first, no matter what. What can I do to help us win more games, coach? Whatever you tell me, I'm going to do it because I want us to win games. All right. Now, last couple things I want to say. Sorry, I'm going to take another drink. I think we're going for about 20 minutes here, but last thing, guys, to wrap this whole thing up. Now that summer is over and we're going into the school year, this is your moment to shine. Okay. This is your moment to get the benefits of all the work that you've put in. Okay. And one thing that I can't stress enough is that you deserve to make your team. You deserve to stand out. You deserve to be the best player. And the only reason why you deserve that is because you've actually put in the work. So sometimes what holds us back from success is our belief within ourselves. And if we think we're even capable of it or if we deserve it. And I'm telling you right now, if you're watching this video, you deserve it. And it is your duty and your moral obligation as a human to go out there and live your full potential. Okay. One of the worst things that you could do is have a gift in basketball and anything. You're a good doctor, you're a good speaker, you're a good business person, you're good at helping others. Whatever gift it is that you have, whatever thing that you're talented at, or you find that you're good at, it is your duty to perform and to be good at it and to show everyone that talent. The reason why is because when you live out your full potential, when you do that, you start raising others up. You start picking other people up. Your family, your team, everyone, they start noticing that and they start rising up as well. Okay. And I do believe that everyone here, me, you, everyone, we were created for a purpose. Okay. Whether you feel like it or not, you were created for a purpose. And that purpose, I can't tell you what your purpose is. It's something you need to find. But what I can tell you is that you will never find your purpose not living out your full potential. how you live out your full potential, you got to have disgusting work ethic, extreme focus, and unwavering faith. Through the good, through the bad, through the ugly, it doesn't matter. Okay? But that's pretty much it for today, guys. When you guys go out there, man, have fun, work hard. We believe in you, and let's continue getting working at the gym. Remember, once we make our teams, and even when season begins, we never stop training. Never stop training. All right. Talk to you later, guys, and see you at the gym.